So this is the first time I've had the opportunity to watch you swim. The first shot I've got of you is head on. One thing here I like to always think about is you swimming through a tube, and ideally nothing would come outside of the tube, but right here I see that a lot of times you're balancing with your legs, so they would kind of hit the outside of the tube. Here, looking at you from another angle, you can see where your kick is a little bit wide and not very strong. You're using your legs more for balance, which really isn't something we want to be doing. You've got good hip rotation, even though your hips are low in the water right here. I would say you've got a little bit of strain on your lower back because you're trying to push your hips up and keep your head up, and that combination is kind of causing you to be bent in the middle. You've got great arm extension. That's something I really like the looks of. That's something we want to hold on to with your stroke for sure. And on your left arm, you have a very nice bent arm catch. On the right arm, not so much. You tend to push straight down. So that's something we'll work on next time. We didn't even touch on that today. Another thing that you do that's really good is you're not ever rushing your stroke. You're very calm in the water. You're giving yourself time to work through all the motions. I really like that, especially for where you are right now with your swimming. That's going to be important as you go through a lot of the drills that we're doing as well. I'd like to see you leaning more on your chest with more of your body weight. That'll help push your hips up. Also, really keeping your eyes looking straight down at the bottom of the pool. This is going to mean bringing your chin in a little bit more to your chest. And we talked about that a good bit today. Here's from above the water. You've got really nice high elbows, which is great for that nice long forward reach that you have. Part of the reason why I was trying to film this was to show that you're turning your head a little bit late to breathe, but you can't really see it that well from this angle. But we talked about that when we were together, and really you need to turn your head and then start your catch. We did some one-arm drills with that, just working on one side or the other. You can see though here from behind how you pick your head up a little bit. On every breath, the front of your head is coming out of the water, and that's where really you're just giving yourself a mouthful of water and dropping your hips. So here's the last video I took, and this was where I asked you to kick really hard, and this honestly was the first time where you just cruised through the water. Your arms almost couldn't keep up with the speed you were kicking. Here's where you really used all that run strength in your legs, and you had a powerful kick. This is your new kick. You're not always going to swim like this, but when you're swimming hard, this is how you're going to be kicking. Really excellent. Your body's much closer to the surface of the water here. Your body position improves because you're going faster. You can really see where you're moving along here. Obviously, the cadence of your arms is going to have to pick up a little to keep up, but this was a really good finish to the session. Lots of little things to work on, but nothing we can't fix. I think we're off to a really good start.